Mr. Woodroof, you've tested positive for HIV. Have you ever used intravenous drugs? Have you ever engaged in homosexual conduct?
Homo. You say homo? You made a mistake, because that ain't me.
Mr. Woodroof, we estimate you have 30 days left.
The Dallas Buyers Club is based on the story of Ron Woodroof, outlining his battle with the medical establishment after being diagnosed as HIV positive in the late 80s.
Newsflash for y'all. There ain't nothing out there can kill Ron Woodroof in 30 days. Them drugs, they just released for testing, and I know this hospital's worth the size. I need it.
It doesn't work that way, Mr. Woodroof. Where are you going?
They got good meds out of Mexico that's better than what you can get here in the States.
Along the way, Ron encounters Rayon, a transgendered patient also looking for alternative treatments. Starring alongside Matthew McConaughey is Leto. I caught up with him to talk about his latest role.
I'm busy.
You don't deserve our money.
Cut you in, 5%.
25, take it or leave it.
The Dallas Buyers Club was such a powerful movie. What made you want to take on the role of a transgendered character?
Well, I thought it was an incredible challenge. I thought it would be a really interesting and rewarding experience, and it was exactly that.
Welcome to the Dallas Buyers Club.
You treating these people?
They're treating themselves. Well, I ain't selling drugs, I'm selling membership.
Walker, Dorsett, these are patients.
Yes, sir.
They're also the names of players on the Dallas Cowboys.
That's a hell of a coincidence.
When was the first time you heard of this part, and what was your initial reaction to it?
My initial reaction was I turned it down a few times because I wasn't looking to make a film. I hadn't made a film in 5 or 6 years. So, but eventually I read the script and I fell in love.
Why are you so good to me? Bless your little heart.
Just promise me you'll show up for the rest of the trial.
I promise you that I will try my very best.
I want you to mean it.
What attracts you to characters that are sort of outcasts of society?
I think people that are faced with enormous challenges probably have a much more fascinating story to tell.
Do you like this dress? Because I think the neckline's a little plunging.
You had such a physical transformation, but what I'm more interested about is if there was a mental transformation as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can't really go to that place without there being an emotional and mental transformation. And, you know, I really fell in love with the character. You know, from the first time I read the script, I really identified. She's a fascinating character, and I'm just really happy that I had the opportunity to bring her to life.
This film draws a lot of interesting points about the pharmaceutical industry. Do you think that this message is relevant today as much as it was back then?
Yeah, I think so. In some ways, even more so, you know, with healthcare and other things being debated. I think it is really relevant.
This is protein, totally non-toxic. And you can't buy this in the USA? Unapproved. You could be making a fortune off of this.
You look great.
Well, actually, I look amazing.
Anything to declare?
Nada.
They're importing illegal drugs for sale. It's a very serious offense.
They're not illegal. They're merely unapproved.
What was it like working with Mathew McConaughey?
It was fantastic. He was a great partner. It's like playing a tennis match. You're only as good as your opponent, right? And in this case, you know, I got to work with someone who's really, really talented and very focused, very driven, and really smart.
What the hell is it? I have a court order permitting us to confiscate any and all non-FDA approved supplements.
We need a new supply.
Check Amsterdam, Ghana, and Israel.
Could doing business with you.
With your roles, I feel like you're really trying to get across a message. What would you say that your message is?
I would say really the core message is about living dreams. It's about taking advantage of this life, the biggest opportunity that we have, and making dreams a reality.
Why are we here?
Nice restaurant, beautiful woman. That's where I feel like a human again.
Mr. Woodroof, what is going on?
People are dying.
You're nothing more than a common drug dealer.
TJ, this is Rayon. Freaking homo. Man, I got one life.
You ain't alone.
Wanted to mean something.
Just let me be your ticket home.
Make sure you check out the Dallas Buyers Club.
For KART News, I'm Erin Sitt.